Hello to all life fighters. Today I'd like to share a little story about something I've done over the past few years. Just a tiny little effort to help some poor children in the Philippines return to school. And I hope that by sharing this, I might encourage you to continue the right things you've been doing so far, or maybe even inspire you to start something new in your own life. So, a little bit about myself. I'm Bo Yun from Taiwan. A few years ago, I was deeply moved when I was reading books from Mother Teresa, and I felt a strong calling that I must visit people living in poverty. I looked up slums area near Taiwan and found some slum areas in Manila. I used Google Satellites map to help me identify some of the locations. So I marked some places and visited them. I remember one Sunday morning, I was walking through a large slum in Malabon, North Manila, when I stumbled upon a small church. And since it was Sunday, I went in and asked when the service would begin. That's when I met Pastor Mercy, who would later become a key person in helping me reach out to the children who weren't going to school. That was just before the pandemic hit. It took 3 more years before I could revisit it again, and that's when I was certain that I wanted to help children living in the nearby dump site who had never had the chance to go to school or had stopped for a long time. So I invited Pastor Mercy and some other church members to join me visiting the dump site nearby. We went around asking families if their children were enrolled in school. Many weren't. So that's how we began our project, EduLight. In our first year, we managed to enroll about 50 children. I remember going to school principal and asking for help because so many children didn't have birth certificate, a basic requirement for enrollment. The principal was also shocked that so many children in his district were still out of school. So he told me to bring the children and their parents to the school and to be interviewed. It took me a great effort to gather as much families as I could to the school, and I remember the principal deputy spent around 5 hours interviewing them one by one. Despite many challenges, Pastor Mercy showed incredible dedication. She even made daily roll calls at the school gate to ensure the kids we're helping attended school regularly. So with help from her and other church members like Sister Mila and Sister Violi, we found and helped even more children the following year. I'm beyond grateful for the support we are received so far, more than I ever expected. That's why I want to encourage you here, whoever is watching this video, don't give up on the things you are trying to do, and be bold about the things you believe in and take real action. You don't have to wait until everything's ready or perfect. Even if you only end up helping one single person, it's still deeply worthwhile. You know, one of my favorite quotes from Mother Teresa is this: "The biggest joy for me is that after taking so much effort, I am finally able to comfort a single soul who has been deeply hurt by life." So even if you can only help one person, your effort is already meaningful. And once you start, I believe your life will be changed forever. Thank you so much for watching. And if you feel inspired or would like to connect, please feel free to send an email to me. And I also love to hear your story. Bye.